What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss any Run Your Race content. What up, everybody? This is your boy Theo Pinson here with another episode of Run Your Race with my boy AJ Richardson, who is not here today, but we got my guy, Justin Jackson. Appreciate you coming on again, brother. Hey, listen, we got to address the elephant in the room. I understand. We lost the ACC championship to NC Stank. I get it. Shout out to NC Stank. Y'all proved me wrong. Hey, listen. Y'all played better than us that night. Point blank, period. From the start of the game, I said, oh shit, we in trouble. We not playing well. They're playing with the utmost. I felt like they made damn near every shot to start the game. And we just didn't have much flow. The flow just wasn't there for us. But big time win for that program. Big time win for that program and Kevin Keats to go from on the block of getting fired 5 games in 5 days and winning that. First of all, that's some bullshit. We can't let a team play 5 games in 5 days and beat us. That's insane. So it was an impressive win. Made the tournament, helped the ACC out, but that's a tough loss for us.
Hey, look, I will give, as hard as it is, I will give them credit. We always had the double bye in the ACC tournament, and winning 3 games in 3 days was hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
So to think that they went 5 games in 5 days and beat a 1 seed in the tournament now is actually really impressive. So shout out to y'all. I still stand 10 toes down that they're still little bro.
10 toes. 10 toes.
I can't back off of that, but got to give credit where credit is due. Like you said, Keats goes from almost fired to $500K richer and an extension.
It's elite.
That's
elite.
Congrats to him and his family, man. That's big time.
That's big time. I mean, my thing is, it's been 35 plus years since they won it. Bro.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
Long time.
I'm like, damn. I mean, listen, I get it. I knew as soon as it happened, I was going to get cooked. And I got cooked. But hey, listen, if you dish it out, you got to be able to take it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all still little bro. Still little bro. At the end of the day, good win for y'all. Y'all needed it. Big program boost for y'all. And we still going to whoop y'all ass next year too. So it ain't going to make no difference to us. But shout out to NC Stank. Y'all deserve it. Y'all played better than us that night. But at the end of the day, my biggest thing is we ain't never won a national championship and we won the ACC tournament. Granted, we want to win championships. That's what we're about. We're not okay with losing. Mm-hmm. We've never been okay with losing, especially in the chip. But I think it's a good wake-up call for the team to go into the tournament. And I feel good about it. I feel like they built some good momentum in the ACC tournament, but also got humbled a little bit. But like have some got themselves on their toes going into like, listen, we can get beat any night, and we got to come out and play. Justin, what is your take on this UNC team? This UNC team coming off the ACC tournament loss, playing pretty well the first 2 games, but coming up short in the ACC tournament, going into the tournament.
I mean, I still think that they've got all the pieces and everything that they need to make a long run. I've said it kind of all year, though, is like once tournament play starts, other people have to step up.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of the issue that you saw in that NC State game was RJ was trying to do everything he could offensively to carry the load. Mondo played pretty well kind of the whole ACC tournament other than baby Zebo out there giving him some work.
Yes.
But there was really nobody else that really stepped up.
Yeah.
Harrison didn't do a lot. Cormac didn't do a lot. Elliott, you could tell at times he's still just trying to figure it out at times. So that's kind of my thing is there going to be somebody, 1 or 2 guys have to step up come tournament time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with where college basketball is, outside of UConn, I think that there's an open field for a team to make a long run, and I think this team has all the pieces for it.
For sure. I think the biggest thing for me, and do you remember when we lost our junior year to Duke in the tournament?
Of course I do.
The next day. No. Did we leave that night or did we left the next day?
We left the next day.
Do you remember what we did when we got back?
What did we do, bro?
There was a state championship I think it was a state championship at
I do remember that now.
And we couldn't do anything on the court, clearly.
Yep.
And we watched the whole game.
The whole game.
Coach made us watch the whole Duke
I do
game.
remember that now. And we didn't watch a crazy amount of film in college.
No.
When you really look back to it, but we watched the entire.
That's because if we won, we didn't really watch. We would watch it, but we didn't really watch it, bro. When we lost, that's what. Listen, we never wanted to lose because we didn't know to know the repercussions of it. But I remember us watching that whole Duke game, and we was like, "Oh shit, bro! Oh my god!" And the thing about film that is funny, when you play and you're on the court. You know every time
something's
that
coming.
you did something and then coach is going to say something about it. And then for you played the whole game. So there was always going to be you. You had to stay attentive the whole time. That shit, bro. It's tough, bro.
Yeah.
But I think what you said is very important in tournament time. It's a different beast.
Yeah.
And someone, just like in the playoffs in the NBA, but it's only one game in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to have to be a game that RJ has to be great, and you're going to have to go win it, right?
Sure.
But there's also going to have to be a game that's going to be an unsung hero that you don't think about. Like, we wouldn't have won if he didn't have that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the year they made it to the national championship, I watched this clip the other day. Doncic played big-time minutes in the Baylor game for them to beat Baylor, the number 1 seed that year. They had like foul trouble and all types of stuff. So he played huge. I know personally in our run, I remember me and Joel were awful in South Carolina. We were terrible. And we ended up finding a way to win. You were hooping. Kennedy was hooping. Nate, Tony, and then they might as well call Memphis Luke Nation. Luke carried us in Memphis.
Think about it. The only reason we made it to the Final Four is because of Luke. Not just everybody thinks about just the shot.
Yeah.
But he averaged like 16 and 10 those 2 games.
He was the player of the region.
Yes.
Like
he hadn't played more than like 10 minutes a game all season.
Bro, it got to the point where like they stopped playing Zay.
Yes.
They was like, Zay, listen, Luke hooping.
He's balling. We have to play him.
He had to play. And my thing is, it's like in tournament time, you have to have those moments. It's going to be somebody that you're not expecting, but also you need your big time players to play big time. And I think we definitely can make a run to the Final Four. And the Final Four is to throw the ball up, go get it. But it's in Phoenix. Hey, listen. Last time we was in Phoenix, I had that Henny at the end of the night. It was up. It was up.
Can you believe that was 7 years ago, bro?
We old as hell. But, hey, listen, man. Since we already talking about the tournament talk, let's go ahead and get right into it. Justin, who is in your Final Four?
Final Four. So on one side, which I think is kind of jacked up, that North Carolina runs into UConn in the Final Four, if that's how it matches up.
Yeah. But we're the 4th 1 seed, though.
That's valid. That's valid. So I've got UConn, UNC. Then on the other side, this is a wild other 2. Texas A&M and Utah State.
Okay. So how many shots did you have before you made that?
Bro, you really want to know why it breaks down?
I gotta hear this.
Don't believe in Purdue.
Understood.
So they're 1 seed on one of them. I don't necessarily believe in Houston in tournament time. I just don't. After seeing them get blown out by Iowa State.
Got blitzed.
absolutely blitzed and scored 40 points in a college game.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, as I watch it, to be honest, some of these teams I don't really know a lot. I've seen Texas A&M. I've seen Texas A&M play a decent amount. I low-key really rock with Buzz.
Mm-hmm.
I rock with him. And they have athletes galore over there.
Yeah.
So I'm going with them.
And they got 2 guards that go get it.
They go get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Utah State. Shout out to my boy T. Hall.
Yep.
Danny Sprinkles.
Yep.
Utah State.
Big Sprinks.
Come on. He out here really coaching this team.
Okay.
So that's why.
Okay.
Don't call me a prophet whenever it happens.
All right. I'm going to tell you what's not happening. That. Shout out to Prize Picks, our presenting partner, the daily fantasy sports game. Prize Picks is really easy to play. I can make my picks and submit my entries in less than 60 seconds. And you don't play against anyone else. You just play against the projections. You either pick more or less. Prize Picks is blessing y'all even more. Now, with 4 correct entries, you can make 100 times your money instead of 25 times your money. And they even offer Apple Pay for quick and easy deposits all season long. This week, I'm picking Steph for the over, and I'm picking under for Nikola Jokic on rebounds. Download the app today and use code RACE for a first deposit match up to $100. Okay, so I agree with you in UConn, North Carolina. I have Houston. I'll tell you why after. And I have, I think I have Tennessee. I got Purdue playing Tennessee in the Elite Eight because I think their road is pretty easy, which is crazy. Like I think for their mental state, they're like, God, we can't have y'all losing.
Yeah,
but they've already lost to a 15 and a 16. So
that is true. You gotta
shit. We don't know. You try to give them as easy a road you can, and they still fuck it up. But the reason I say Houston will make it, it's hard to beat teams in your conference that you play multiple times because they know you better than anybody else knows you.
True.
Like, I would hate to play an ACC team in the tournament because that team knows you. Mm-hmm. They're comfortable playing you because they're like, oh, we know what we need to do to have a chance. I don't think any team really knows how hard it is to play Houston.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying? Point. Like Iowa State, they're not like we played them.
Yeah.
We know what it feels like and how you have to have a certain type of intensity to play Houston. And it's a different level. And so I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to get to the 4. And I think Tennessee's tough enough. Hey, listen, Dalton Knecht is an issue. The fact that he's not my top 10 at least, he's top 5. I don't give a fuck.
He's a problem.
He is nice, bro. He's nice.
I don't care how old he is. I don't care if he's a grad transfer or whatever.
He is nice,
he is
bro.
Cold, bro.
So I'm a believer in him. I think he can take his team to the next level and get them to the 4. Of course, I got UNC winning all. We beat UConn. We played them.
Respect.
We get our get back.
Come on now.
And then the Houston, Tennessee, I think Houston's a little bit better. And then we beat Houston, of course. Lights too bright. We've been there. So we'll win that game. But like I said, you said it. We got to have guys step up. We got to have guys not be afraid of that moment. Because that moment gets bigger and bigger every single game. That pressure gets, when them lights on,
bro.
Them lights are on, my boy.
Bro, think about this. Because I was just thinking about this. We were talking about Luke and how it was that Memphis region was like, that was his coming out party. And Zay was kind of the guy who got less minutes because of it. Think about who really hit the biggest shot in the national championship game.
Isaiah Hicks. Bro, that an unbelievable play.
Do you know how hard it is?
The clip hung. He hung in the air, palmed the ball, blocked it off, and like double clutched it and made. I'm like, what the?
So it's like, it's those moments, bro. Like the moments can't be too big for the players.
We can't go around Kennedy against Oregon. Hooped.
Balling.
You was cooking that game too, but with fish grease. But Kennedy, what do you have, like 23 and 15 or something like that?
Hey, look, Kennedy's jersey should be up there in the rafters, bro.
100%. Shout out Big Meeker.
Shout out Big Meeks, bro.
He unbelievable run, unbelievable career at UNC. But yeah, man, like you got to have those moments. You got to have other guys step up and help you get to that. Get to the top. And we got the team to do it. We got the personnel to do it. And it just got to come together. And you got to get lucky. You got to get lucky. We were supposed to lose to Arkansas. I am not afraid to say it. We were supposed to lose that damn game.
100%.
We locked in though.
Come on now.
We locked in that last 359.
Winners win, man.
Winners win. And we weren't afraid of that moment. All right, Jax. You know, tournament time, there's always a Cinderella team. There's a team that everyone's talking about, and they just come out of nowhere and you don't expect it. My team for me, and I think his son plays on that team, Eddie House, New Mexico State. No, not New Mexico State, New Mexico. I just heard about him. Be completely honest. But I did hear someone say they can make a run. They play Clemson first. Clemson's okay. Are they great? No. But I feel like they can make a run. You get out that game, sky's the limit. You're feeling good. You never know what happens. And you can just make a run.
Okay.
Clearly yours is Utah State. That's a bold one. Bro.
So don't project and come over to my side of the bracket. And you're going because you're gonna take New Mexico as your Cinderella team.
That's true. That's a lower seed, dude.
I mean, I'm he tries to call me out. New Mexico. Have you seen a single clip of New Mexico?
Yeah. I saw a highlight.
Oh, okay.
They look good to me. Shooting.
Hey, for all those listening, just know who really watches college basketball and who doesn't. All right. We're going to see as this tournament
I told you about Marquette
continues.
a long time ago and down there 3 seed. And the team you was talking about was who? Texas?
And
What are they, 8?
Guess
6?
what's going to happen?
7?
Guess what's going to happen?
What?
Texas going to make it further than Marquette.
How much you want to put on that?
Whatever.
100.
You name a price.
100. Y'all saw it here first. Y'all saw it here first.
Say less.
Hey, listen. I like that bet. You're not even confident.
The funny thing is, you're trying to convince yourself right now that you really like that.
Shit.
You're trying to convince yourself.
I'm not trying to convince nothing.
I respect it though.
I
respect it though.
Shaka. Hey, listen. Shaka gonna have them boys ready.
That's cool.
I'll tell you that right now. All right. Jax, another thing we need to talk about, and this needs to be addressed right now. Anthony Edwards is an alien. I know we jumped straight to NBA. We in the NBA realm right now. Anthony Edwards is an alien. What he did, he baptized John Collins. Play the clip, home. What the hell? He had ill intentions that whole time. Then he dislocated his damn finger.
Dislocated his finger.
You were around him, bruh.
People don't understand, bro. People truly don't understand the amount of game that guy has, bro.
And he's just out there having fun.
Just having fun.
Can he turn it on and off?
100%.
That's a different level of greatness.
No, he was the first. He was not the first because we've been around a lot of really like great players.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as his age and how young he is, he's only been in the league for what? This is third year? Second year? Third year?
Fourth year.
Is it? He already signed his extension?
Yeah.
Okay, so fourth year.
Fourth year.
And he's one of the first that I've walked in, and it's like immediately you like feel the greatness that he has in him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like you see him go into a game and he does some things, and you're like, come 5 years from now, when all of that is like fully polished.
5'2". How old is he now? What? He's 20, bro. He's not even scratching his prime.
I mean, think about it. 5 years from now, he's 28.
He's 28, yeah.
He's our age.
Our age. I'm in my prime. He's 22 years old.
I'm telling you, somebody said, bro, he's got too much game. And I was like, it's real, bro.
Let me ask the people. I want to ask the people, and I want to have some feedback on this. Face of the league, young player edition. Right now, face of the league, until Bron leaves, he's the face.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much longer Jokic will do it.
Yeah.
How old is Jokic?
He's only like 28, 29.
Yeah. He's dominating, so it's tough.
It's also a matter of who wants to be the face of the league.
Yeah. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So JT, Luka, Ant. Who's the future? Who's the future face of the league out of those three?
I mean, it's really tough, bro.
I'm not saying choose. I'm just because I don't know.
Because I think as far as the face, as far as like who like really takes hold of that, I think JT.
Yeah.
I don't know if Luka necessarily wants and has enough like, oh yeah, I want to be this way.
Yeah.
And Ant is so young and he just wants to hoop.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have like, there's no like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be like Bron and be like the, you know what I'm saying?
I would say this. I think JT is right there just because of the fact that been to the finals. Is always like whoever we're watching last every year, that's going to be damn near the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was Bron in the Eastern Conference?
Like
no, he was in the finals for how many years straight?
It's like 8 or 9 straight years. Bro.
That's sick work.
That's crazy. That's insane.
What the? What are we talking about, bro?
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
Sick.
Yeah,
bro. Anthony Edwards, you're on your way. 22 years old.
22 years old,
and it looks easy
on both ends, bro. That's what I love about it,
dog. I saw the clip of him guarding Paul George and plucked him and went down and what the fuck? That shit
PG.
makes no sense.
You're not talking about bums.
That shit makes no sense. And I'm gonna tell you this. Hey, listen, this MVP race, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because Luka hooping.
Mm-hmm.
He got to get his respect.
Yeah.
Shea balling. And they number 1 in the West right now? Okay. Denver's up there now.
That whole, what's that division called again?
I don't
Pacific?
No, it's not Pacific.
Psych.
No, Pacific is the cap.
They're all the same. It's like Minnesota, OKC, Nuggets are all like within half a game of each other.
Got you.
And they're running the West.
Yeah. Jokic. In my opinion, MVP race goes, and from what I'm seeing and what I've heard, everyone's killing JT. I don't understand why. Like, because they're the number 1 team. Like, there's a difference between you have to do everything and you really don't have to. Like, he's still, averaging 25, 28?
Yeah, I think it's like 28.
He's averaging 28 on a team that you have KP, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, who was balling. Like, you got all these guys and you're still averaging 28.
And you're still leading that
and
team.
You're the best team in NBA.
Yeah.
Why is he not still in the MVP conversation? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's that's weird to me, but I think it is going to end up coming down to Luka, Shea, and Jokic. That's going to be a tough one.
I agree.
I don't know.
Personally, I've got I didn't realize Luka was averaging almost 35 points a game. I didn't realize that.
He's going bananas right now.
He's going absolutely ham.
Yeah.
But with what SGA is doing in OKC, and obviously no disrespect to that team, but with how young that team is and like the pieces that they have on that team, I mean, he's basically backpacking that team and leading that team to tied at first in the West, bro.
Yeah.
For me, that's a most valuable player.
Yeah.
In my eyes. But like you said, Luka's balling.
Yeah. I think LD, and like I said, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have there's going to be some meaningful games
Mm-hmm.
coming up because everyone's in this race.
Yeah.
It's going to be a national televised game. It's going to take, I think, about two national televised games, and he's going to go berserk, get a triple-double, something crazy, 50-point, 40-point triple-double, something, and that's going to take him over top. I just don't think Shai's on TV enough.
I could see that.
I think that's the biggest issue. He's not on TV enough to boost him over top, in my opinion.
Mm.
Is he worthy of 100%?
Yeah.
But like, I think Luka's going to have those games where it's going to take him to where to take him over top.
Mm.
Either him or Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I guess what's the criteria of MVP? Because Luka's always going to put up better numbers than SGA.
Yeah.
Even as crazy as SGA is going.
Mm-hmm.
So then what's the next like, okay, this really makes him the MVP.
Okay, so that's a gret question, because at the end of the day, if you take everybody off their team, let's talk about all the MVP candidates I said right there. JT, Luka, Shai, and Jokic. You take Jokic off, they're okay. They're not terrible, they're okay.
Yeah.
You take JT off, still a good team.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You take Luka off, still got Kyrie. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
You can win some games, and Kai can do his thing. You take Shai off of OKC. I don't know.
I mean, shout out to some of the young guys, Chet, Jalen Williams. We've talked about him a lot, how we like his game. I'm telling you right now, they're not
top 4 in the West.
No way.
Isn't the better thing is if you swap them on each other's teams?
You can't really do that. You can't really swap though, because you put Luka on any team.
It's just a different dynamic of team.
Yeah.
But that's the point. Could Luka do what Shai's doing with that team? I think he could.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Could Jokic do what he's doing on that?
We're talking about scenarios that they're in right now.
Team, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the biggest argument. Like, if you take them off the team,
mm-hmm.
like, I think that's why Jokic wanted that year when they were like the 8-7 seed.
Yeah.
Like, if you took Jokic off that team,
Jamal was out that
Jamal
year.
Was
right?
out that year. If you took him off that team,
yeah,
and the numbers he put up,
they're in the lottery.
Insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if that's the criteria, and that's what kind of has to be ironed out. What are we really looking for in an MVP? What is the MVP looking? What are you looking at? Because that's the criteria. Shai's the MVP.
Yeah, he has to be.
Shai's the MVP,
and it's not even like oh,
Shai
Luka didn't do enough, or
no,
Jokic didn't do enough. No, you put up better numbers than SGA. But when you look at the team, and where he's taken that team,
and that's the hardest thing is like, if you look at Luka, JT, and Jokic situation, like, so why do I'm putting up maybe better, really good numbers, but I got a better team, so I'm getting penalized for that,
which is tough.
And that's where it gets. That's the hard decision in a fishy situation. Like, you just don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know, and like, everybody has entitled their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great debate, bro. It's a great debate.
You can't go wrong either way either.
Who you got?
No, so my thought is the first person that wins MVP out of Shai, Luka, JT, and at the next face of the league?
That's a good question.
You have to put Shai in that conversation, but Shai does all the fashion stuff.
Yeah, but the problem is though, like he said, OKC doesn't play enough for him to be the face of the league.
LeBron was the face of the league in Cleveland,
and he was on TV all the time.
Well, I'm saying if he was to win MVP, they would just switch. You know, that they would make it.
Yeah, he'd make it. They'd get back on TV, because you remember OKC used to be on TV all the time back in the KD days.
You talking about with KD, Russ, James
KD,
Harden, all those guys.
Yeah,
yeah.
But they have Russ and PG, and they was on TV all the time. Don't do that shit.
Russ and Paul George.
Come on, it's brewing.
Okay, so
I bet you they're on TV a lot more next year.
Give it a few years, and they'll be on TV.
That's a great question. Yeah, Shai. Hey, I just think it's tough. It's tough because, bro, it's tough. And I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
100%. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Well, there's some shit to f him up. But Zion balling.
That's not.
We don't got to talk about it, but Zion hooping.
He is hooping now.
He is hooping.
Respect. I saw something, and it might be false. I saw something that said that he's like lost like 25 pounds since like since the start of the year or something like that.
Playing. I'm my fault. Yeah. I mean, he's been playing. I don't even know why I apologize. I say that shit all the time. But hey, listen, that goes into my next question. Outside of the top 4 of the playoffs, who is the team that you can see to make the deepest run in each conference? One in each conference.
One in each conference.
Yeah.
Ooh. I have to stick with Phoenix, bro. I have to stick with Phoenix. I know they've looked up and down. They've had injuries and things like that. But when you have 3 guys that have the scoring ability that those guys have, it goes back to Brooklyn, bro. It goes back to how Brooklyn was set up.
Yeah.
You double one guy and they kick it to Brad Beal.
Mm-hmm.
You run him off the line. Now you have to help off of, heck, at this point, KD.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guarding that?
Yeah.
You can't.
It's definitely tough. That's tough because at the end of the day, it's like how we talked about, you got to have somebody step up and somebody needs to have a game. You got 3 guys that can take over a game.
And then Grayson's shooting 47% from 3.
And Grayson's balling.
I mean, who are you helping off
Grayson's balling, bro. I like Phoenix. We'll both start with the West first. You got Phoenix, I got Dallas. I know everyone's going to say bias, blah, blah. Hey, listen, I've seen this shit firsthand. First of all, LD in the playoffs, bro. He can control. He has that LeBron factor in him.
Mm-hmm.
In the aspect, he can control this whole shit, bro. He can control the pace. He can control how everything goes. He can go shot for shot. He can go bucket for bucket if he needs to. And then you got Kyrie Irving. Oh, my God. Did you see the game where he hit against Denver? Are you serious? What sick human being does some shit like that?
And winning
I turned the TV off because I was mad as fuck. You sick motherfucker. Oh shit. What? What the hell are you doing? And then it's going through this shit.
Yeah.
Come on, Kai. And I know you're watching this shit. You know I would have just been looking at you like, you sick as hell. You sick in the head. Denver, you should be ashamed. Denver not even mad.
Mm.
They like, we just lost off that. I'm just appreciative to be a part of it.
He shot a lefty runner from past the free throw line.
Behind the free throw line.
On Jokic. Jokic was chasing him.
On the move. Justin, he's moving left.
He's moving.
I tried it the next day.
That joint was 4 feet wide.
Left. Shit was some bullshit, bro. Hey, bro, this delivery shit, what the hell? But hey, listen.
So, well,
huh?
No, I'd have to back up and say we were on the Clippers heavy early on.
No, we said bottom 4.
But I thought you said after the top 4.
Clippers in the top 4.
Are they in the top 4?
I'll double check. Pretty sure they're on the top 4.
Are they really?
They're 4.
They're 4. Go.
They're falling.
They're 4.
They're falling, but they're 4.
We've given up on Bron.
You don't ever give up on Bron.
I'm not giving up on Bron, but I think I gave up. Hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like I said, Luka and Kyrie is a very, very dynamic duo. Mm-hmm. Like, it is a scary duo, and I'm telling you right now, there is nobody that wants to play them motherfuckers. There's nobody that wants to play There's nobody that wants to play Phoenix healthy, and there's nobody who wants to play Dallas. Nobody. I bet you the top two teams, the Denver or OKC or Minnesota, they would not want either of those teams to be in that 7-8 game. And then they got to get them first round. Healthy?
Who would you rather
First
play,
round?
Minnesota or Dallas?
Who would I rather play?
Like, who do you think could make a longer run for the
Minnesota or Dallas?
Because what if it is Minnesota, Dallas out of the playing game?
Oh, I think Dallas wins.
Dallas.
I think Dallas wins. And the biggest thing for Dallas just got to get, they got it. I mean, I guess you just find somebody new every game. You just got to get that one other guy to contribute.
It's got to be the others.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to have that one other guy because the run we had when I was with Dallas, Spencer was that third guy.
Yeah, Spencer was going crazy.
Spencer played really well and was really consistent. Like the game 7 against Phoenix, Luka had 30. JB had 30. Spencer had 30. Nobody else really fucking scored. So unless you just do it by committee. So we'll see how that goes. But
what about the East?
Oh, the East is a no-brainer. Miami, in my opinion.
This guy's gonna die on the Miami Hill. I really do. I do like. I think Spo is top 3 coaches in the league. He always finds a way with that team. Maybe it's my offensive mind. I just wonder if there's enough offense on that Miami team.
I feel like they got more than they did last year.
Do they really?
You got Tyler Herro back and you just added Terry Rozier. And Jaquez Jr. You got to think, they were relying on scoring last year, and no offense, this is motherfucking good. Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With Jaquez, I'm waiting to see him play in the playoffs. It's his rookie year.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see that. Terry Rozier, I'm waiting to see if I haven't watched a ton of Miami, but I'm really waiting to see if he can get fully comfortable and fully in a flow and a rhythm with Miami. Jimmy's been kind of up and down throughout this season a little bit.
I don't give a damn about the season with Jimmy.
Jimmy's kind of been up and down.
Jimmy and
losing Max Strus and Kyle Lowry is huge, bro. Come playoff time.
I agree. All I say is Terry's been there before.
He has. He's been there for big time
at a young age. As a pup.
So you're going Miami. Who's not in the top 4?
I'll read the teams to you. So, Magic, Sixers, Pacers, Heat, Bulls, and Hawks. That's what
that's outside of the top 4.
Yeah. The Sixers or the Heat, really. Only 2 teams.
The problem is Embiid coming back.
Yeah, I mean, if he comes back.
I mean, that changes.
If Embiid comes back, then you have to go Philly.
Do you believe in the Pacers? I know they've been on a little bit of downward slide, but
they just don't play defense, bro.
They play zero.
They don't play any defense.
Lick of defense.
Man, when you look at that, I mean, I might have to slide in that Miami Heat side.
You know what I'm saying, man.
But to stay different, I'm gonna hope that Embiid comes back, and I'm gonna go Philly.
Whatever, bro. You don't even believe that shit. Hey, listen, bro. That Miami Heat culture shit, that shit real.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be tough to win in the playoffs, and them motherfuckers is tough. They gonna find a way, bro. They gonna find a way. I can see them making a run. I wouldn't want to play them. The only thing is like, who's 2 right now?
Milwaukee, aren't they?
Milwaukee, but the Cavs are only 1 game behind.
They get that Cleveland bump early.
They hit the Cleveland one. I can see that.
And then you got to play Boston or Milwaukee. Hey, listen. Milwaukee, the psychological fact. Is that the right word?
That's right. SAT word, baby.
Yes, sir, my bud. Yeah. Hey, listen.
Boy graduated from UNC.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing. So I don't know if Milwaukee want to see them. I don't think Milwaukee wants. Boston's more equipped because they got more now. I don't think Milwaukee wants to see them. Got the formula, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know what the hell it is, but they got that formula.
I don't know, bro.
Hey, bro.
I feel like Milwaukee has the formula more to beat them than Boston does.
Hold on, wait. Who's the coach last year? Bud got fired?
Mm-hmm.
Bud was the coach last year.
We beat Miami 4-1 when I was with Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But the year before that, Miami beat them.
You know what? I still think they can make a run. I don't know if they beat Milwaukee this year because of Doc. I don't think Bud makes adjustments. Maybe I'll take that back. I don't know. But I know defensively he keeps Brooke.
Yeah, game in, game out, there's not as many changes that would be made that I think Doc might make.
Yeah. Like what was the biggest thing with Milwaukee that I can't remember? Like they take away they take away threes?
No, they don't.
They don't take it. You can shoot a lot of threes.
They always have a low man.
Yes, they always have an early low man, and they give up the most threes. They always gave up the most threes in the league when Bud was the coach.
Yeah.
And that went into Miami's favor with Strus,
exactly.
Hero, Kyle, those guys, Kevin Love.
So do they have enough now?
I don't think they would guard it the same way.
Yeah.
So I think that gives them a little more of an upper hand. So Dame makes a difference too.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
I would say he's a game changer.
Yeah, Dame makes a huge difference. Right now we have Phoenix, Dallas. Actually, I think it's Dallas, Phoenix, Lakers, Warriors. First of all, that'll be an insane play-in. That'll be most watched play-in ever.
Yeah.
I mean, to have Luka,
those are legends.
KD, Steph, Bron, Jesus, that'd be insane. Yeah. No one's watching the Eastern Conference one.
No.
We just all focus on the late night. I'll be in the movie room. But I'll tell you this. one of those teams is going to get out between Phoenix and I think the Kings end up being in the play-in. But going to play in SAC would be tough.
SAC rocks, bro.
Rocking.
Sacramento, they come to play.
Yeah, so that'll be tough. That'll be a legendary. That
would be wild.
Man.
So, ooh.
That'd be tough. I don't even know, bro.
So if that's the case, so it's one would play the...
Phoenix is going to play Dallas or Sacramento, most likely.
Phoenix, Dallas.
LeBron and Steph are going to be playing 9-10.
Yeah. They're not making it.
Yeah, they're not making it
further up.
That's going to be crazy.
Phoenix, Dallas playing game would be wild, bro. And you're gonna take Dallas, aren't you? From what I've seen in the regular season, I would probably have to take Dallas too.
I'm thinking about the Lakers Warriors game. The Warriors just beat them.
Lakers beat us last time.
No, I think the Warriors.
2 games ago.
Was it?
The Lakers won 2 games ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the.
No, I think the Warriors won.
Golden State won the last game. Lakers won 2 games ago.
Oh yeah. So it's been back and forth. That game gonna be nuts, bro. That game's gonna be nuts. Damn. I'm interested. Actually, not. I want it to happen.
What?
I need that bump. I need that bump. I need a Phoenix. I need a Phoenix Dallas. The only thing is I don't want to see neither one of those. I don't want to see one of those teams out.
Not make it. Yeah, that's why you low-key want either Dallas or Phoenix to bump up.
Yeah.
And then Sacramento to be that team
so
that's left out.
Sac to lose. Damn. My fault, Sac.
Shout out to my boy Fox, man. Shout out to my boy Fox.
It's tough. We fans. we fans of the game, man. We want to see the guys. Yeah, my fault.
I want to see must-see TV, man.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
all.
But hey, listen, that'll be one hell of a play-in. But hey, man, that's another episode of Rain Race with my boy J Jax. We're excited for the tournament. Hope the UNC boys tuned in and ready to go, ready to get this tournament started. And enjoy this moment too. I'll tell you, all the teams, and just enjoy this time with your brothers. I would firmly say those runs in the tournament even the year that we lost in the national championship, probably one of the most fun times I ever had in my life. Time we won it, one of the most fun times I ever had in my life. And it's enjoy that with your brothers, enjoy that with your teammates and your coaches and the fans, and just embrace it all. I think it's one of the most fun times you have in your life. So enjoy it. And yeah, that's another episode. J-Jax, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. We out. Peace.